Everyone, and welcome back to the ChakraCoin channel. This is Rich, making another movie about XRP today, as always. Today we're going to talk about XRP. I hope everyone is having a great day, no matter where they are in the world. I'm only going to talk about XRP in this video. I'll give you a report from the front lines of the XRP Bitcoin war that's still going on in my next video. But for now, I wanted to give you a better idea of what's going to happen with XRP. That's right, XRP had a good day today. Its one-day chart shows that it was up $3.12. We're still on that queue, folks say. That holding XRP is getting dull, but think how dull it would be to hold XRP above $3. Do you remember when it was really dull? We were watching this happen with XRP and were worth about 50 cents at the time. All I can do now is wait for the next breakout. We will go above $4 on the next leg up. After that, we'll see where things go from there. An analyst says that $3 XRP will never happen again and expects that it will soon go up to $5.80. They say that now is the best time to buy XRP for around $3. We'll be above $5 once the next leg up, happens. I believe that we will go above $4 and then slowly go up from there. We can handle anything, even if the price drops by 20 cents. No one gives their XRP away. Weekends are probably over already. They probably sold when we first went over $3. Wow! XRP news today. With Ripple's ODL growth, the price of XRP could reach $30. On-demand funding is being talked about again all of a sudden. So Ripple's ODL development could set XRP up for big growth. And it could reach $30 as it changes the way cross-border payments are made. The future looks bright as long as Ripple keeps pushing adoption and making important relationships. At the same time, Pluto Chain's hybrid Layer 2 answer might make Bitcoin better and get around its slow transaction speeds. The Layer 2 answer might make Bitcoin better and get around its slow transaction speeds. Only thing that will really fix Bitcoin is when it moves across the XRP record and the XDC network. It will then run on Hedera and Stellar. That makes Bitcoin work again. Even Charles Hoskinson wants to speed up deals by adding Bitcoin to the Cardano network. Also, get rid of a lot of the transaction fees. Newsflash, after 3 years of silence, Ripple is now bringing XRP to the US market. It happened in February of last year. I remember this story very well. I told all of you about it. What did happen in February 2024 though, XRP or Ripple brought XRP back to the US all of a sudden. Did they still talk to Trump back then? What did Ripple know at that time about what would come next? I believe that everything we are seeing now is part of the plan. I said that things have changed for crypto in the US, and I really believe that the calm before the storm is still here. When the next storm hits, I think XRP will shock a lot of people. Putting in new taxes is like stealing, so they should be illegal. Again, Trump says he wants to get rid of taxes. Listen to this. She said there was no tax on it. Would you mind if there was no tax? You know, that could happen if you wanted to, if the taxes worked out the way I think they will. We didn't have an income tax from 1,870 to 1,913. You know, when foreign countries came in, they stole our jobs, our businesses, our goods, and they ripped us off. This was called taxes. They used to do numbers too. Then we switched to a tax system. It also made a lot of money through the tax system. From 1,870 to 1,913, that's when we had the most money. When we came in with the income tax, it was a great idea. We don't want other people to pay, let our people pay. After that, there was the Great Depression in 1,928 and 1,929. It's 1,929 to me. It was a bad time. Of course, you didn't have tariffs, and the last time you had them was in 1,913. But it was the richest time in our country's history. That was McKinley in charge. We're going to call the mountain McKinley in Alaska instead. I'm interested in where this goes next. Do you know how much money that would be in the US if all taxes were taken away? It would be huge to get rid of income tax. All of a sudden, business after business will start to appear. There will be companies coming back to the United States. From now on, things will be great. Imagine getting $1 million in cryptocurrency and not having to pay taxes. If taxes were not an issue, you would be able to buy a lot more. And now everyone is looking at the US, even though Australia was already ahead of the curve. The Australian government and Treasury were introduced to Ripple software 6 days after they won their case against the SEC in July 2023 that took place. I saw Ripple grow in all of these other countries, while we were still worried about the SEC case against Ripple and not sure if XRP would be considered a security or not. I also showed you how Ripple was doing really well in places other than the US, putting those lines in place for XRP one country at a time. I expect everything to go live now that the US is going to move forward with crypto and new ideas. I think XRP will go live on all of these lines with the flip of a switch. I thought it would happen slowly at first, but now it looks like it will all happen at once. When it does happen, either you hold on or you get left behind. Elon Musk is looking into how blockchain can be used to make the US government more efficient. This is part of the administration's plan to boost the digital asset business in the US. This is also very big. Everything would be found and followed. Take a look at that. It would all be clear to you. John Deaton himself talked about it. Musk knows that the government should spend all of its money on the blockchain. It would be great if every taxpayer could see how their elected leaders spend every single penny of their tax money. Transparency and being responsible. That's exactly what experienced lawmakers don't want. That is true. They don't want you to understand where the cash goes. But that's it. Once everything is on the blockchain, it can all be tracked. Trump's order encourages people to use public blockchains like the XRP ledger. This is a very important part of Trump's historic order on digital assets. The order not only makes crypto assets more important to the federal government, but it also supports open and legal access to banking services and public blockchain networks. Supporting public blockchains is in line with the industry's preference for openness and decentralization over private blockchain systems. Smoke adds that the executive order's support for public blockchains is a big step forward that will make it easier for systems like the XRP ledger to be widely used. Services. Everything is coming together just right. The XRP ledger is what I think Elon will most likely use. She is also very close to the US government. The same thing goes for Constellation. Also, who said it had to be done on just one blockchain? We're not sure what will happen next. As of late, I've been talking about Rosie Rios, and I believe she gave us the plan early. This is Rosie Rios. Listen to what she has to say. Several times crypto has been in the news. I'd like to let you know that I am on the board of Ripple. It's called XRP. So when people ask me why I joined the Ripple board, I tell them I became a member of the Ripple board because some value that isn't tied to anything. This is what real banks use to make payments across borders, so it's seconds and cents instead of days and bucks. She now also said that she would work with Donald Trump. You can see how the plan was made the whole time. It has been planned for years, and now it's going to happen. The fact that XRP keeps the US dollar stable is why it will be part of a strategic reserve, It might be able to fix the current money system. It could fix our money structure. Anything valuable can use it. That being said, adding on-demand cash is a huge deal that changes the whole game. But people keep telling me it's dull to hold XRP and watch it go up and down. It's not dull. We are getting ready for the next leg up right now. That's when you want to be holding. I mean that, you don't want to sell right now. A lot of people say, I think I'm going to sell XRP. The pump is on right now over here. You will finally be priced out of what can give you financial freedom if you keep going after those pumps. That is something that XRP can do. Also, I said at the start of the movie that this was dull. Don't forget that we went through years of that to get to this point, and you don't want to miss the fun part because things will get really exciting when XRP